Welcome back. I have been very busy with life lately and haven't been able to do any tutorials, and I've really been wanting to. And one of the things I've been working on is water drops. So here I have one that's already done for you to see, and here's some that I've been practicing on, and I think they're awesome. These are bubbles, not water drops. These are water drops. And so these are ones that I've been practicing, and I've been asked for a tutorial, and I want to do that for you guys. So I'm going to start off by showing you all my colors that I have here, and I'm going to be doing a purple one. So I have for you all my little purples that I'll be using, and a lighter color that I'll be using for like light coming through the water drop. So there you go, and a black, because black is very important when you're doing a water drop. At least it is for me. It gives me that extra dimension that I really like to see in them. So here we go. Using my darkest purple, my 528, I'm going to go in and actually create the shape of the water drop that I want. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all, which I really enjoy, because I'm kind of a perfectionist in that I like everything to be a certain way. But I find water drops, it's kind of fun to like make different sizes and different shapes of them, because as long as you have the basic idea for it down, then they pretty much come out great no matter what shape they are, which is awesome. So for these water drops, our light source is going to be over here, but it comes in with a gel pen, so we can just color this in, because you still, kind of like with a gem, you want your darkest spot to be where the highlight is, because the light, just like a gem, is going through it. So you just want to shade part of this in, and I'm going really, really light, like my pencil is like barely touching the paper. Like seriously, just kind of go over it. I take my second darkest over here, my 522, and just continue shading it over here. I really don't know if I need my 523 or not. I just kind of threw it in there in case I want some variation. It's kind of more of a pink, I think. So, I mean, why not, right? This is coloring. I mean, gotta have lots of color. So, like I said, I just really like, I scribble on this because it's just so light that you just want that hint of color, and it's really nice. So here's my lightest color, and I'm going in with that down here where the light is kind of hitting this. See, isn't that cool? And then we're going to go back in with the colors a second time and kind of smooth it over so it doesn't look so grainy. Although grainy isn't bad per se. Everybody colors a different way. I'm just going in with a different stroke, I guess. Kind of smoothing these over a little bit. And where's my dark one? Where's my dark purple? Giving it the darker edge. Now the thing that really takes a gem or a water drop that is different from the gem is the shadow of it, and that's really where you want to put some emphasis, and that's also where we'll be using the black. And so you take the shadow and it kind of goes from one side to the other, and you don't want it to come straight out. You want it to come at an angle and follow your water drop, and the edge of your water drop is right here at the line of the lightest color, and you want that line to be defined because you want it to look like it's kind of pushing back under the raindrop of the water drop, and it kind of gives it that pop up off the paper, which you want, especially when you're trying to make things look three-dimensional. So we just do a little bit of that, like a little bit of defining it. And we're going to pull the shadow out. and just do a little bit. And every time you do something over here, it's just echoing the same curve, and it's coming out here versus coming out this way. You want it following the light because it's going to be coming in like this, like a shadow would, because the light will be coming around it, so the shadow would come in. So I'm going to take my other purple, my 522, go like this, and you really want to make sure that you fade your shadow so that you only see it kind of fade off. You don't want a very sharp edge on the shadow at all. And using a blender pencil might really help you fade the shadow. I don't know that I know where my blender pencil is at the moment, because, you know, chaos and life and stuff. So that's where we got it right there. So I want to also, the edge over here really needs to be refined as well. I'm going to go back over here and try and edge that out, because I mean that's really sharp. Like when you see water sitting on a leaf or an ornate page, as it may be, the line that you see is very crisp where it's the edge of the water. So there's that crisp edge. That's kind of how you have it. Now, what we're going to go in and do is, this is where you bring in your black, my 570. That was totally upside down in the video, wasn't it? 570, oh, there it is somewhere. Alright, and that's where I take my black, and I really go in here, right at the edge, and push it back with the black. Make it really go back under there and kind of scoop it out. And that's where you give it that look that kind of makes it look like it's warped. You know how lines kind of get warped when you see them through water? It kind of gives it that look right here. That's really what you want. So I go over it a little bit out here, not a whole lot, because I want it to be more colored and not just black. And there we go. Looks pretty good, I think. Then I want to go in and I want to lay some more color on top of my shadow. So I don't like it to look very black, but I do like the darkness and the depth that it gives me. And I really am not pushing hard on like any of this. I color in general very lightly and then go back and make it pop later on if I want, which is a lot of fun. I'm just want to give some more light over here, and then where did my gel pen go? Oh, there it is. Maybe not. Okay. Well, this is my gel pen. Let's hope it works today. It's kind of finicky. But you want there's your lights. You want your highlight over here. Just want to pull the highlight around. Anytime you're working with light, you gotta remember that shape, because light and shadow follows around shapes. And I'm pushing too much on my gel pen, that's why it's streaking. And then I want to go over here and give it another little one, like it's falling around the drop. Apparently if I stop talking I can do better. That's kind of how we do it. Look how bad my gel pen is. You can always let your gel pen dry and then come back and do it again, which I do a lot. Because I like them to be really, really white for my highlights. Ta-da! So that's basically how you do water drop. See over here, I went back and made this like a little bit bigger on the shadow, which we could totally do if you wanted to. Go back within with, I'll use my pink. My 523? Yeah. I'll just make our shadow a little bit bigger, a little bit more colorful. Just really, I'm not even touching a paper, I'm telling you. Light is the way to go. Even when you're coloring, just build up layers. Gives it so much more dimension. And hey, why not bring in some of the light color as well? We're all about color. And there we have it. It's a water drop. And yes, definitely, if you went back in and smoothed some of this out, I found my blender pencil. Check that out. It's in my amazing amount of stuff on my desk. Go back in and just smooth some of it out so it looks very seamless. There you go. That's your water drop, and I hope you like it, and I hope you go forth and make so many more than me and do them better, because Lord knows I'm not perfect. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.